Whether you are speaking to one person or 1 million audience, whether you are answering to one question or you are giving an address to 1 million audience, the situation is same. The question is same. How to grab the attention of the audience? How to make your audience alive to what you are saying? Because sometimes most of the people, they say that, oh, that person has magical personality. Oh, what are his words? How he has grabbed so much attention to his words. How to give a successful English presentation. Because English presentation is just not confined to an interview. No. English presentation is not confined to a meeting presentation. No, when you are having a conversation even with single person, it's your presentation, because you are presenting your thoughts, you are presenting your ideas, information, your thought process. But the problem is that most of the English learners, most of the persons, they don't have the ability to grab the attention of the audience. Because the most popular and the most important step which is going to decide whether the audience will pay attention to you, whether the audience will listen to you or not, or ignore you. There are many English presenting persons who present themselves. There are many persons in the world. Then the question arises here is that why do some become popular? Why some become a failure? What is the specific thing in their presentation which is missing in the failure person? Why some of the persons get the dream job and why become a failed person despite of being so hardworking? Because I will discuss in this video, the very special video for all my English learners, is that 5 amazing steps by which you can grab the attention of the audience and how to be a successful, most effective English presentation. Whether you are answering to simple one question, because if the other person is not responding to you, if the other person is not listening to you, if the other person is not paying attention to you, there is no usage of delivering your thoughts. If you are a teacher, if you are a businessman, if you are a presenter, even if you are a salesman, your presentation is going to decide whether you are becoming a successful person or not, whether people or student will take interest in your lecture or not. You have to make your presentation effective. You have to make your presentation interesting one, amazing one, attention grabbing one, so that the other person is forced to listen you. So what are those amazing steps? The very first point I am going to discuss is your presentation is attention grabber. Attention grabber. This point is very important, because when you enter into a hall, when you start conversing, when you start having conversation or having a presentation, the start will decide how will be the end. If the end will be in the form of clapping, in the form of applause, in the form of appreciation, or in the form of disgrace, the start will make it clear. So the very first thing is that your presentation should be attention grabber. And how can you make your presentation, how can you make your answer, how can you make your English presentation an attention grabber? By following 3 ways. The first way is you can start your presentation by telling a story. Yes, the audience are still, they have no interest in what you are saying, but you have to make your audience be interested in what you are saying. Start your presentation, start your address, start your teaching, start your conversation with telling a story. The story can be real, the story can be fake, but it arouses curiosity in the audience to listen more from your side. The next way is to ask a question. Yes, you can make a question out of your topic, that this is the topic. For example, if I am going to deliver the lecture, if I am going to deliver a presentation about democracy versus dictatorship, I would like to ask the question, oh my audience, would you like to answer? Would you prefer democracy over dictatorship or dictatorship over democracy? Which form of government you like the most? Can anyone be interested in answering the question? Your style should be lively. Your eye contact should be lively. You should be full of life, and you have to still this life into the audience. If you are presenting, if you are teaching to your students, there should be so much enthusiasm. Your whole body, your whole facial expression should express what you are saying. So you can start your presentation by asking a question, and in this way you can find out their opinion. Number three, very important point is state a fact. You can also grab the attention of the audience by stating a fact in the very first. Listen, my audience. Democracy is the living reality of this world. Why? Because dictatorship has demolished the rights of human beings. Look at the map. Look at the world map. Look at the history of the world. Why democracy is so popular? Is there any single country in the world which is devoid of democracy? Oh, democracy is the most cherished form of government. In this way, your presentation should be started by telling a story, by asking a question, or by stating the fact about your topic. Number two, what should be the number two topic? Now, number two should be introduction of your topic or issue. Now you have grabbed the attention of the audience. Now you have to move your audience towards the introduction, what you want to say. Introduce your topic and give 3 details about your topic. I am going to inform you here is democracy is the most successful form of government because it is chosen by the people. It is chosen for the people. It is chosen of the people. That's why dictatorship is neglected. Dictatorship is hated throughout the world. Why? Because in this form of dictatorship, in this form of government, people have no right to say. People have no right to say, and people can't express their opinions. They are considered like animals. They are treated like animals. In this way, you can enhance and you can solidify your opinion. You can say that this is the introduction of what I am going to say. Your introduction should be powerful. Your introduction should be of interesting nature. You have to involve the audience in what you are saying. So number 3 point is the number 3 step in successful presentation, English presentation, is my opinion. Yes. Now, according to me, dear audience, according to me, you have your own viewpoint. According to me, dictatorship is and should be adopted in every country because we want to educate our youth, because we want human rights, because we want standard living. So, to meet the requirement of people, this is the best form of government. This is my opinion. Illustrate your opinion. Next, number 4, resources and details. Now, what have you to do? You have to quote the examples. You have to quote the resources. Why democracy is so popular? Give the examples of different countries. Give the examples of different history examples throughout the world. and beautify it, because when you illustrate it with examples and with facts, your presentation becomes quite successful. And next thing, summary and recap. How to summarize it? You can illustrate that I have described this thing in my lecture. No, this is not the best way. You have to involve the audience, you have to involve your students, you have to involve the person who is interviewing you, and you can raise questions. You can raise questions, and in summarizing, in recapping, you can also raise questions. How do you think? What do you think? What's your analysis? What's your opinion about this? Have feedback from the audience. And in this way, from the very start to the very end, you have to adopt these 5 steps. And if you have giving presentation is all about visuals, which we can watch, which we can see. So there should be, if you are illustrating the story, there should be an image of story. For example, if I am giving you the examples of dictatorship, there should be the cruelty, there should be oppression being displayed on the screen. If I am asking about question, there should be the question in bold numbers on the screen. If I am stating the fact should be on the screen. In this way, whatever you are presenting, your presentation should be on the screen. In this way, you are not only catching the attention of the hearing, you are also catching the attention of the visuals of the audience. And in this way, you can have a beautiful, excellent, interesting, and the most successful presentation. So let me comment in the comment section, how would you prefer and what topic would you like to choose if you have a presentation in English? Let me know in the comment section, and hope you have found this video a very interesting, informative video. And if you like my content, kindly share and subscribe it and hit that bell icon, because it motivates me to make more videos. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you.